Hi guys, I'm out in front of the house on 208th. Real clean house. I just walked through real quick before starting the video. Quiet neighborhood, also very close to Post. I just sold a home about 2 blocks from here for a young couple that were on their way to Fort Hood. Nice commute. It's probably, I don't know, 15 minutes to the East Gate from here. 25 to the flagpole to the Corps headquarters. Again, quiet neighborhood. There's probably, I don't know, 40 houses in here, if that. There's on the far side of that tree line down there is a golf course, and then headed out this way is countryside. So anyhow, I'll go ahead and head in. The roof on the house is a 20-year, but it looks to be no more than about 10 years old. It's really hard to tell without getting up there, but it's in very, very good condition. The home itself, exterior wise, looks good. The paint all looks good. It's a couple years old, but it's not imminently failing. So far, I haven't seen anything that makes me say that it's going to need paint real soon. It will in the next few years. My belief is you got to paint a house every 8 to 10 years. And that's just, you got to keep up with the caulk and all that sort of stuff. And it seems like 8 to 10 years is about, even if the paint's rated for longer life, it seems like that's about as long as you want to let it go. So the house is vacant. This flooring looks like it's all new. Let me see if I can get a little better look at the flooring. And I know you probably saw it in the photos as well. But anyhow, and I know my camera makes this look maybe a little bigger than what it is. I think that this long stretch here is that's about 30 feet, 35 feet. So that's a fairly long run. I think this end here, I'm sorry for going around in circles. I think, formal dining here, formal living down there, and then on the other side of the kitchen is the den, informal family room, whatever you want to call it. And there's been some traffic here. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but when I show a house, I leave a card. That's kind of the protocol, and so does everybody else. A nice sized backyard. The road back on the other side of that fence is 208th Street. It is a little busy, not super busy. At rush hour, there's going to be some traffic back there. I think since I've been here, I haven't heard a single car. So this time of day, probably not much traffic, but at rush hour, there's going to be some. Gas fireplace. Back up and kind of do this. It is a very spacious house. Laminate counters, not granite. So we'll take a look in the laundry and bath here. I'm pretty certain that this passes through. It's a noisy fan. I was going to say I was pretty certain this passes through to the garage, but it doesn't. But standard size laundry room off the guest bath. Not really room for a sink in here. And then a half bath here, single sink and throne. So, and this is going to be the garage through there. And this is pantry. And there is no other pantry in the kitchen. So this is pantry, and then you've got some under the stair coat closet. And then this comes back around to the front living room. I'm gonna go ahead and get a peek in the garage before I go upstairs. And nice sized garage. This is another one I mentioned before where there's about a 4-foot sidewall on either side of the doors. So it gives you a little bit more room to get in and out of your car once you're in the garage. The water heater looks newer. I don't think that's probably original. I do think the furnace is probably original. I'm looking for an installation date. It's been serviced regularly. All these stickers show every year when it's been serviced, but I'm not seeing an install date. So, anyway, pretty standard stuff, nice and clean. They've done this floor with an epoxy coating, which I did that in my garage. I just love it. Oil spills and stuff wipe right up, just like they say in the commercials. So let me head back around here. And up the stairs. So another look from up here. That's back. That door down the hall there on the left was what went into the garage. This carpet here is, if not brand new, it's not had any real action on it. I'd say it's brand new based on the fuzz. And the paint, same way. I see no nail holes, no discoloration, no touch-up spots. So, real clean. Another bedroom. I was going to mention this child's bedroom is very, very big. This is probably 14 or 15 feet this direction and at least 12 feet this direction. So huge child's room. And this one is essentially a mirror image of the last one. So again, 12 by 14 or 15 probably. I'm guessing this is just a 2 foot deep standard. Yeah, just a standard closet. So. And then upstairs, community bath, single sink. And this looks clean. I don't see any water issues or anything. They ran this laminate or this wood flooring in the bathroom. A lot of people do that. If it gets wet, it won't hold up though. So that might be a sacrificial floor. The good thing is that stuff is not glued down. It just lays down. It's called a floating floor. And so if you had to take it up and put vinyl or tile or something down, of course I don't know what's under it, but this flooring will come up pretty easily. So master obviously, and master bath, double sinks, not granite. Cabinets in real good shape. All of the cabinetry has been in real good shape. So if you were to want to come in and put stone on top of these cabinets, I think you could do that without the expense of having to replace all the cabinetry. See if I can get it better. Once again, nice soaking tub with a clear window next to it. I think we've seen that before. And then there's an oversized shower here. It is a little tight for a 5-piece bath. Fully functional, but just a little tight. But I kind of prefer that. I mean, a lot of times you see these monster bathrooms and they take away so much room from the master. So anyway, and this closet is 10, 11 feet deep, maybe even 12, and 5 feet across. So good, clean house. Here we get a better look at the road behind the house. So, like I say, not super busy, but there are several neighborhoods out here that this road serves. It is not an arterial, but it's I'm going to say it's a fairly well-trafficked road. So, anyhow, I think that's it for this one. I know this is getting a little frustrating with these offers, and all I can say is that we've just got to keep putting our best foot forward, and we'll get one. This market has been this way now for quite a while. It's extremely frustrating on my end as well, but all we can do is what we can do. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug on this and get it over to you. And I will talk to you guys soon.